Thank you, Ashley. And this morning we are hearing from the man who represented Brown when her case first went to trial. James Smith, Brown's former attorney, joins us now. Good morning. Thanks for being with us.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
So I know that you have not yet talked with the former Congresswoman, but you filed the appeal after that juror was dismissed. His statement about the Holy Spirit is really only part of this. Would you explain why you felt so strongly that the judge made a bad decision when he dismissed him?
Well, I think the judge made a bad decision because it violated Congresswoman Brown's right to a fair trial. I can distinctly remember that evening when I received the email from the judge's clerk telling us that something was going on with one of the jurors and that we needed to report the next day. And so we got there the next day, and as you can see from reading the transcripts and the opinion, there was another juror, juror number 8, who complained about the behavior of the juror at issue here, which is juror number 13. What always concerned me, first at the trial and then also with the post-trial motions, was the fact that I felt that juror number 8 was upset because she realized that juror number 13 was going to be our ticket to winning this case. I have absolutely no doubt whatsoever that but for the removal of this juror number 13, Congresswoman Brown would not have been convicted. And I just want to make sure that I clarify one thing. My role was with regard to handling the trial issues and the post-trial matters. I filed the notice of appeal, but the actual briefs were written by the very brilliant and wonderful lawyer, Mr. Kent, who I think today, if you're looking for someone to handle an appeal, is certainly someone you should be contacting, because what he was able to accomplish to win this case before the 11th Circuit is nothing short of miraculous.
And it's interesting to even go, because I think you have such tremendous perspective because you were there. Those of us outside, because I remember interviewing you, each day whenever you would speak with us outside after that day's hearing. I know that you mentioned in terms of a timeline here, because as you pointed out, when that juror was removed, it was almost like that the jury came back with a verdict of guilty.
That's correct. If you recall, we had the first day of deliberations with no verdict. And then we went into the second day of deliberations with no verdict. And so at the end of the second day of deliberations, most people were coming to the conclusion that it was either going to be an acquittal or a hung jury. And so, I really went to bed that night thinking, we won. I mean, the United States put an incredible amount of effort into this. They had 3 lawyers. I was the only lawyer representing her at trial. They had a massive number of IRS and FBI agents, and we were on the verge of succeeding. But unfortunately, because of this note that was sent to the judge by juror number 8, and because of the mistake that was made by the judge, and let me be very clear about something. I have tremendous respect for Judge Corrine. For those of us who practice in the criminal law arena, he's one of our heroes. He's always been an incredibly thoughtful and fair jurist. He did make a mistake here, but this was a very difficult and unique situation. I remember at the time making the argument that the removal of juror number 13 was going to violate Congresswoman Brown's right to have a fair trial, but unfortunately he didn't agree with me. All I could do at that time was make sure that I preserved the issue for appeal. But I remember having a very sinking feeling in my stomach once that juror was removed, that things were not looking good for us. So, what's incredibly frustrating is today is a day of celebration, obviously for Congresswoman Brown. She's no longer a convicted felon. She no longer faces a realistic prospect of having to worry about being retried or going to prison. But where does she get back all of the hours, days, weeks, and months that she spent in federal prison? Where does she get back the stress-free life that she had before this mistake was made by the judge? And where does she get back her good name and her reputation? So I'm just very happy that this did ultimately happen, but it's somewhat bittersweet knowing the consequences that she had to face and the price that she had to pay for the mistake by the court.
James Smith, Brown's former attorney, thanks for your time this morning. We appreciate it.
Thank you for having me, and happy Mother's Day, Mom.